Do I regret buying a home? Hell yeah, I do. Now, before I dive into it, let me just say, being able to buy a home, huge privilege, right? And I actually bought it in a area that's a lower cost of living compared to where I'm originally from in LA. And I also bought it with a friend, so we split the cost of it, and we're converting it to rental property, namely for Airbnb. But let me tell you why I regret buying it. After dropping a ton of money to acquire the home, dropping a ton of money in renovations, and then actually running the Airbnb, we're still largely in net negative. We started the Airbnb in July of last year in 2025, and till now, we are negative 12K in the hole. This is the rental income minus operating expenses like utilities, maintenance, cleaners, and stuff like that. And this is minus mortgage and property taxes. And the thing that honestly kills me is at this point in time, had I done nothing with my money but just left it in the stock market and my high yield savings account, I would be way better off.
I'm going to say it. It might be a little controversial, but I'm going to say it. I don't think buying a house is all it's cracked up to be. I don't. I said it. There is so much pressure to settle down to buy a house, especially when you have children. And I just want to say it's not that easy for everybody. I think it's easier to settle down and find and like stay put when you have family or like you're super close with your family, like you have a hometown. Does that make sense? I'm so thankful for our house and so thankful that our kids have so much land to just run free. However, we know we won't be here forever. So, I know, I thought this was gonna be forever. We thought so too. But we live in an area where the schools are horrible, bad. I will never send my kids to school here. So
transparency post. I regret buying a house. I regret it a lot. If I could go back to January 2022, I would tell that girl, do not. Just find another apartment to move into, because doing all this shit that I have to do for this house and all the unexpected costs, high dollar unexpected costs that I keep running into, to be handling it by myself, is ass. So to all you young women who want to go out and buy a home, I encourage you to really think about it.
I think I fully regret buying a house now. Like, it's not the worst choice I ever made, but it's so expensive. But at the same time, it's exactly what rent would be costing me anyways. I'm almost an hour away from where I want to be and almost an hour away from work. It's a lot of upkeep, a lot of maintenance. I feel like the housing market could crash at any minute, and interest rates were high when I bought it, and so were prices. I rationalized it by telling myself, well, it's the same amount as rent and I should get something back out of it at the end of the day, which honestly at this point might not even be true. And I'm far away from everything and I have an hour-long commute and I'm tired and I'm in a 3-bedroom house and I live alone. I'm very thankful that I'm able to do this. Don't get me wrong. I just don't know if it was the right choice and I'm stressing over it right now. I've only been here for like 8 months.
Let's roll.
My husband and I are selling our house, and honestly, I feel so good about that. I cannot wait. And these are just my thoughts and my feelings. This is not up for debate. You don't have to agree with me. You could just scroll. I'm just stating my experience and my thoughts. Also, this has nothing to do with like the market rates or like 2008, like none of that. I get things have changed. I'm not having that debate right now either. After settling into Georgia, my husband and I got married, we're having kids, and I just felt like, okay, everything's coming in together, everything's coming into place, and now we're buying our house, which was relatively like an easy thing to do. We had a great realtor, so this is nothing against the realtor or anything, but I just thought like, okay, this is what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be buying our house and this, that, and the third. And then when we bought our house, I was very happy. I was happy. I couldn't wait to decorate, this, that, and the third, yada, yada. It's been 2 years and I'm over it already. I'm not even joking. Like, I'm over it already. Get a 5-bedroom because at the time we thought we needed the extra space. But 2 years later, we have not used any other space. So the house is too big, in my opinion. It's a lot to clean, which I already knew upon, closing on the house. But again, I was just ecstatic. I was like, okay, first time home buyer, whatever.
Now, what you're seeing is an emotional decision. Yeah, it may have had logic that drove it as far as in the numbers and seeing if it fits in the budget, which is cool, but it's still an emotional decision. because you're 2 years in and you haven't even made it 5 years or even 3 years. Right now, the average time that a person owns a home is somewhere between 5 to 7 years, especially because the rates are lower. We cannot make emotional decisions, okay? We have to make decisions that are based on our 5-10 year plan. Right now, I always ask myself, if I begin in something, am I willing to do this for the next 5 years? I'm willing to talk to you about real estate on this platform for the next 5 years. Then I'm going to go to my other platform and talk smack about some other stuff. But let's stay on topic, okay? Because at the end of the day, you will save yourself a lot of pain in real estate if you think like that, looking towards the future. Am I willing to stay here for the next 5 years? If I stay here for the next 5 years, am I cool with cleaning the place? If I buy this big house, am I cool with doing the cleaning for it? A lot of stuff I didn't aim to get or reach for, and it wasn't because I did not want it. I didn't want the responsibility of it. I just didn't care about it. I liked how it looked. It would be cool to have it, but I know I didn't want the responsibility of maintaining it, because it's never about what you cop. What did Lauryn Hill say? It's about what you keep. Oh no. Oh my gosh. So you got to look at it like this. If I marry her, am I willing to be with her for the next 20 years? If I marry him, can I stand his feet smelling for the next 20 years? Okay. His feet won't smell if you take care of him, girl. His feet gonna stop smelling. You're gonna wash them. But at the end of the day, are you willing to? I respect her statement about that. I respect it.
We're owning a home, blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking like, this is not what I want. In my 30s, I'm thinking like I'm supposed to have life figured out, this, that, and the third. But I'm actually starting to think like what I want to do next. Like, I don't think I'm ready to commit to just one city. I think I've committed to this state, but I'm not ready to commit to a city. I think I want to do like a condo, a townhouse or whatever. Like I might want to do something like that. We have 2 older daughters that's getting ready to graduate high school, and they're going to go off to college in 2 years. We still have our 7-year-old. So like, obviously we'll have her at home, but we're almost empty nesters. That in mind, I'm still going to look for like a 4-bedroom at least.
You far, far away from being an empty nester. That is going to come, but it ain't going to come like you got a 7-year-old. Yeah, you got some time, girl. You got some time.
Because I'm the type of person that got kicked out as soon as I graduated high school. And I told myself I would never do that to my kids. So if they want to ever come back home, they can. So I'll have that space available for them. But I just don't think that we need to live anywhere big. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think I'm just over keeping up with the Joneses, and I'm just ready to keep up with Brittany and see where my life heads, because at this point, I just don't think I want to own a home right now. Who knows? Maybe we'll be living in a freaking camper, or maybe in a treehouse or something. Like, who knows? Who knows? Maybe we'll leave the country. You never know.
Yeah, you never do know. So you got to ask yourself those questions. Am I willing to sit here for the next 5 years? If I am, then I'll go ahead and buy it. If I'm not, don't even touch it. Don't even mess with yourself on it. It takes a level of maturity, like she's displaying right there, to honestly say, hey, Bo, this ain't for me. Like, at least not right now.